When I give someone their first mixing lesson, they usually bring me a song that they've been working on anywhere between a couple of weeks to a couple of months. And I usually tell them that in the end of this lesson, your song will be mixed, it will be finished. Now, a lot of people are surprised when I tell them that I'll finish their song in a couple of hours or even in 1 hour when they've been working on their song for so long. So how come I can do it? What's the difference between me and you? So it's two big things. One of them is method, the other one is experience or confidence. Now, a method is something that can be learned. For example, you need to know where to start, what's the first step, what's the second step, how long to spend on each step. You need to be methodical. Just like when you are cleaning the house. Hopefully, if you clean your house every now and then, you need to know where to start. You need to prepare things. For example, you don't just take out the vacuum cleaner and you start vacuuming the floor, start cleaning things. You clear the floor, you put some furniture away. You can open the window to let some air in. You can prepare your cleaning materials. You got to prepare, and then it will make your whole flow of cleaning a lot quicker. Same thing goes for mixing. You got to prepare. You got to know what are you going to start with, what are you going to continue with. And this is pretty much how the method goes. And when I teach my method, it becomes very straightforward. It's like, okay, you start with this, spend 10 minutes here, 15 minutes on this, then 35 minutes on that, and you should be very, very close to finishing. So that's the methodical part of it. And in the beginning, you just learn it, and then you need to repeat it. Same thing when it comes to driving. You know, those of you who have learned how to drive, you know that the first time you get into a car, you sit in the driver's seat, you're like, how am I going to get this thing to move? There's so many things that need to be done, but slowly you get used to it. You know that you come in to the car, put your seatbelt on, adjust the mirrors, hands on steering wheel, handbrake, all these things. So same thing when it goes to mixing. Once you know what to do, where to start, it's just a question of repetition. You just go over and over until it feels very, very natural. So that's the method, and repeating the method. Now, the second thing, and that's a bit of a bigger thing, is confidence. How do you get confident in mixing? Well, my answer is just mix a lot of songs. In my case, I mixed over 1,000 songs by now, so I am pretty good at mixing. Like it doesn't take a lot of thought for me to finish a mix. I just do it. I have my method and I just do it. Now, when it comes to you becoming more confident, of course, you need to first of all know how to do it and then repeat. Now, just knowing how to do it and repeating is not enough. You also need to have someone who is more experienced than you, sort of overlooking the process, mentoring you, telling you what needs to be improved. And that way, every mix you do will slowly get you closer to the point that you are more independent. Now, knowing all of this, keeping all of this in mind, I created my own mixing course. It's a 7-week mixing course. The first lesson is you learn the method. Next 5 lessons, we mix a song, a different song, every week. So we mix 5 songs. And then the final lesson is a mastering lesson, meaning that we do a mastering session for all the 5 songs. Now, this will first of all teach you the method, and also will give you the chance to mix a new song every week, and also have me look over it, tell you what needs to be improved, what doesn't need to be improved, and sort of will help you to become more fluent and quicker in your mixing decision making. So if you're interested, I'm going to leave a link in the description that leads to the whole course description. And if you have any questions, feel free to get in touch.